A fundamental step in NLP involves converting our text into smaller units through a process known as tokenization. These smaller units are known as our tokens. Word tokenization is the most common form of tokenization, where individual words in the text become a token. But tokens can also be sentences, subwords, or individual characters depending on your use case. We do this because the meaning of the overall text is better understood if we can analyze and understand the individual parts as well as the whole. It's also an important step before we vectorize our data, which we'll cover more in the next section of this course. Let's look at some examples of sentence and word tokenization using the NLTK package. So we'll start by importing the NLTK package, and then we'll download the extra pieces that we need for that. And then from nltk.tokenize, we'll import word tokenize and sent tokenize. Let's start with sentence tokenization. So we'll create sentences with 2 sentences in our string. We'll use her cat's name is Luna, and the second sentence, her dog's name is Max. We can then use sent tokenize function over this to tokenize into individual sentences. So we can see here it's been broken out into 2 separate sentences. The first, her cat's name is Luna, and the second, her dog's name is Max. Now let's try word tokenization. We'll take the sentence, her cat's name is Luna, and run the word tokenize function over this sentence. You can see how the individual words have been broken out into individual tokens. Let's try this again on a slightly longer sentence. So if we join our 2 sentences together and then run the word tokenize over this. So you can see here what I was referring to in terms of lowercasing. So our first token is the token her with a capital H, and then lower down we've got another token with a lowercase h. So if we converted this into lowercase before, they would match. So now if we were going to try and do any kind of frequencies on this, the capital her and the lowercase her might not be counted up together. So it really is important to think about that lowercase step and implement that to ensure consistency across your data.